Hi everybody, I'm Liz Phalp, the Green Smoothie Goddess and founder of Power Life Academy. So this week I'm going to let you in on my 7 secrets of success. Today, secret number 1 is to love your body. So how many of you think men are funny? I think men are funny. Maybe you're married to one. So my husband does this really funny thing with our cars. So we've always had one car that's a little newer than the others, or than the other one. And whichever one is newer, he takes really good care of. And the one that's older, he kind of neglects. Now, this is actually really nice for me right now because my car the one that I drive is the one that's the newer one. So he takes really good care of it. I mean, he keeps it clean. He fixes things when they break. He takes really good care of it. But his car, the one he drives, I should show you pictures of it. It's got like Sharpie that my kid drew in it, and he didn't even care. He didn't even try to wash it off. It's got the fabric on the doors is falling off. I mean, it's crazy. But this kind of illustrates this really interesting point to me, and I think we're all this way. When we love something, we take really good care of it. When we're not happy with something, when it's not our favorite or whatever, we neglect it. And I think this is super true with our bodies. How many times do you say to yourself during the day, or do you say to your body just things that you're not happy with about your body? I mean, really, like all day long, how many of us do this? Like, okay, like what is all this fat for? Why does my baby need fat back here? Or, I hate this, the sun marks on my forehead, or why does my nose have to be shaped like this? Like all these kind of things we say to ourselves all day long. Like, do we really think that focusing on these negative things is going to make them go away? I mean, really, does that make sense? And then the other thing is just this idea of when somebody compliments us and we feel like it's more humble or more polite to not accept the compliment or to say something negative about ourselves. Like, who do we think we're helping that way? Does it make our friends feel better if we think that we aren't great? I mean, really, think about this. When somebody that I know says things about themselves that aren't, maybe just says, oh yeah, no, I don't look that great. Like if I tell them they look good, it makes me think, wow, she's so beautiful. And if even she doesn't think that she looks beautiful, then how does that make me feel about myself? But what would happen if we were to say, you know what? Yeah, I do look good today. Thank you. Yeah, I really do like my body. What happens when we start to say things like that? And what does that do for the people around us? That gives them permission to love their bodies and to love themselves. So I did this experiment on Facebook. I started to post it wasn't every day, but every few days I would post a picture of myself, and then I would say what I loved about my body. Now this was really hard for me, to get something in my mind that I would admit that I love about my body to the world. But as I did this, what I found is that it was encouraging and supportive to all the women who looked at it. I got so many comments from people saying, oh, I love those posts. That seriously is such a good reminder for me. And this is just such a true principle. When we start to really love and accept our bodies, we start to take care of them. We start to see that it's worth the time and the money to invest in going to the gym and in buying healthy foods, and we're just going to end up healthier, and there will be more to love as we do this. But the first thing we have to do is love our bodies. So thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this content, go to greensmoothiegoddess.com and download your free copy of my best-selling audio series, Something You Drink and Something You Do, the 4 Simple Steps to Unleashing the Power in You.